Once upon a time, in a flourishing kingdom, lived a wise and thoughtful king. He had 3 sons, all strong and intelligent, but he worried they hadn't yet grasped the true meaning of leadership and character. He wanted to teach them a lesson that would last a lifetime, one that couldn't be learned from books or scrolls. So, one early morning, before the sun had even kissed the horizon, the king devised a unique test. He commanded his strongest guards to place a massive, heavy boulder right in the middle of the kingdom's busiest road path, traveled by everyone from wealthy merchants to humble farmers. Then he hid himself nearby, eager to see how his people, and more importantly, his sons, would react. The first to arrive was a group of the kingdom's wealthiest merchants. Their carts, laden with fine silks and exotic spices, came to an abrupt halt before the giant stone. Instead of thinking of a solution, they immediately started complaining. They cursed the king, criticized the royal guards for their laziness, and grumbled about the delay costing them money. They gestured wildly, their faces red with anger, but not one of them made any effort to move the obstacle. After much shouting and finger-pointing, they turned their carts around, taking a long and inconvenient detour, all the while muttering about the kingdom's poor management. Next came a group of farmers, returning home after a long day of toil in the fields. They were tired, their backs aching, and their hands calloused. Seeing the huge rock blocking their way, they sighed in exhaustion. One farmer knelt down, clasped his hands together, and started praying for a miracle to clear the path. Another shook his head, saying it was a bad omen. They discussed the problem amongst themselves, agreeing that it was someone else's responsibility to deal with it. Feeling powerless, they too decided to turn back, adding hours to their already long journey home. The king watched, a sad look on his face. He saw his sons watching from a distance, learning all the wrong lessons: blame, complaint, and inaction. Later that afternoon, a loyal and decorated knight came galloping down the road on his magnificent steed. He was known for his bravery in battle and his unwavering loyalty to the crown. When he saw the boulder, he immediately dismounted. He inspected it from all sides, assessed its weight, and then, instead of trying to move it, he rode straight to the palace. He reported the obstruction to the captain of the guard, feeling he had done his duty by passing the problem up the chain of command. He believed his job was to report problems, not necessarily to solve them, especially if they were outside his direct orders. The king sighed. Even his most capable knight had missed the point. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the road, a lone, weary farmer approached. He was much older than the others, and his clothes were patched and worn. He carried a small bundle of vegetables on his back. When he saw the stone, he didn't complain or curse. He simply set his bundle down. His first thought wasn't about his own inconvenience, but about the safety of others who might travel the road in the dark. He imagined a family with a child or an elderly person tripping over it in the night. But determined, he placed his shoulder against the cold, rough surface of the rock and began to push. He pushed with every ounce of strength he had. His muscles strained, sweat beaded on his forehead, and his feet slipped on the dusty ground. It was an immense struggle. He groaned with effort, but he refused to give up. He pushed, then rested, then pushed again. Slowly, inch by agonizing inch, the great stone began to move. Finally, with one last monumental effort, he managed to roll it to the side of the road, clearing the path completely. Exhausted but satisfied, he bent down to pick up his bundle of vegetables. That's when he noticed something where the boulder had been. It was a small, heavy leather pouch. He picked it up and opened it. Inside, it was filled with shining gold coins. Tied to the pouch was a note written in the king's own hand. It read, "This gold is for the one who took the responsibility to move the stone. Life's obstacles are not meant to be complained about or avoided. They are opportunities to build your path, earn respect, and discover unexpected rewards." Just then, the king stepped out from his hiding place, followed by his 3 sons. He walked over to the farmer, placed a hand on his shoulder, and said loudly for his sons to hear, "Let this be a lesson to all. True strength is not found in complaining or passing blame. It is found in taking responsibility and acting for the good of others." The king's sons looked on, their faces filled with understanding. They finally saw that true leadership wasn't about power or position, but about the willingness to roll up your sleeves and move the stones that stand in everyone's way. The story of the farmer and the boulder became a legend in the kingdom. A timeless reminder that within every obstacle lies an opportunity for greatness. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires and motivates. See you in the next video.